Welcome, it's time for Constitution Study Television. I want to talk about the Constitution itself and how today's left has decided it is a dangerous document. Here, let me show you something. So let's get this image over here real quick. It's real big so you can read this. This is an email from me to one of my students in my Constitution class. See the subject line, Corona Constitution Class Inside Congress from Douglas v. Gibbs. And then the text is Corona Constitution Class, and then below that is my name. The links, by the way, are not active links. So there's no links at all actually in the document. No active links. The link www.politicalpistachio.com and douglasvgibbs.com are there, but they're not active links. You have to actually highlight them. And then below that is the text of the handout to the next handout for class. And then what do we get? We get this message seems dangerous. Many people marked similar messages as phishing scams, so this might contain unsafe content. Avoid clicking links, downloading attachments, or replying with personal information. Now, this started happening with my emails going to people just recently. It actually began first with all my emails going to spam boxes. About a year ago, 2 years ago, suddenly my open rate went from about 28% on all the emails I send. I send out about 500, I have about 500 people on my list. And I was getting a 28% open rate, and then suddenly it dropped to 4%. And what I discovered was everybody was getting the email in their spam boxes. So I started changing a little bit of the language, changed what on the service I use, what email address it said it was coming from, because the one I was sending it from contained the word Reagan in it, and I'm sure that was setting off all kinds of algorithms. And then I have slowly worked my open rate back up to about 14-15%. Not back up 28% yet. So that was attack number one. The second wave now is, this is the third or fourth person now that has sent me an image like this. Now they're just going to outright not allow my emails to even get to you. Or they're going to warn you against me because it's dangerous. I've also noticed about 2, 3, 4 months ago that my visit rate, the number of hits I get on politicalpistachio.com, dropped from about 2,500 a day to less than 500 a day, instantly. I also noticed that the number of hits I get from Google, which is the primary source of my hits, has dropped drastically. Now, every once in a while, and I've been doing this for years just because I like to check, I'll enter into Google political, pistachio, and then a topic. And more often than not, I would take up the first 2 pages, or at least the first page, or at least be 4 or 5 of the hits on that first page. Now my website don't show up at all, and if it does, it's like on page 10 or something like that. So, now I'm not complaining about Google, and Facebook, and all these different social media and search engines and things like that. I know what they're up to. We know that they've been up to this. The fact that they're even willing now to go after a little guy like me is, almost comical. But my video here is not about the fact that they're going after someone like me or that they're censoring, but to ask why. Why? Because it's like this email. The only thing I could think of that's causing them to mark it is the word Constitution. Because these people get other emails from me and don't get the danger notice. The ones that are not, it's always the Constitution class ones. When I send out articles, I don't get this kind of response. But I get these whenever I send out the reminders for the Constitution classes. So what is it about the U.S. Constitution and Constitution classes that has these search engines and the left so up in arms? What is so dangerous about the United States Constitution? Well, I'll tell you what is so dangerous about it. It was specifically written to disallow socialism in the United States. The federal government has no authority to be in charge of, to control, or to own the means of production in the United States. And the states do not either, because in Article 4 it says that the United States shall guarantee to each state a Republican form of government, and a Republican form of government, from the definition point of view of the Founding Fathers, was including a number of things, a laissez-faire free market economy. That's dangerous to the left, because they want socialism. They do not want liberty. They do not want a free market system. To the point where they're willing to play these games where they cheat, scratch, bite, whatever. Now, as conservatives, as constitutionalists, whatever label you want to use for yourself, this is actually good news, because they're admitting that they cannot win in the arena of ideas. They cannot win in the arena of debate. So therefore, they must cheat, lie, steal, deceive, censor. And hopefully enough people start noticing. And they say, well, gosh, if these guys can't win in the arena of ideas, then why are we even following them? Let's look at the other side. In the end, I do believe that the truth will always win out. I'm a firm believer in the truth. The truth shall set you free, as they say. And I believe that this president is combating socialism in the left valiantly and successfully. But here's the problem. What happens when you corner a dangerous animal long enough? They come out very vicious. My concern is not today. My concern is what happens once we don't have a Mr. Trump trumpeting our ideas, and we have a generation that completely believes the propaganda and rejects the U.S. Constitution and does see it as something dangerous. Of course, it's not dangerous to liberty. It is dangerous to socialism. So they're right. We do have a dangerous Constitution. It's dangerous to what they believe. It's dangerous to what they want. And it is, along with Christianity, the remaining obstacle left in the way of their progressive left ideas. Thanks for watching. My name is Douglas V. Gibbs. United we stand, combined we kick butt. God bless America, and God bless you. Where we go one, we go all. It's great talking to you. Stay safe, stay patriotic, and as always, stay constitutional. Don't forget, if you haven't been subscribing, over here, see, it's over there. Subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube, and the little bell next to it, hit that so you can be notified when new videos come out. If you want to help with the funding of this if you want to help with the funding of this project, go to douglasvgibbs.com, politicalpistachio.com. There's a yellow donate button there. And don't forget, I'm also an author, douglasvgibbs.com. Check out books, link. I got 7 of them out there. The 8th one's getting ready to come out. Read the books, watch the videos, visit the website, listen to the radio show. I am on KMET 1490 AM on Saturdays at 1. That also needs help with funding. Have a great one. We'll see you next time.